Hi, welcome to a new live watercolor tutorial. We will be painting a autumn leaf today. So let's get started. I'm going to set up my camera now. If you're watching live, feel free to say hi in the chat. Let me know how you're doing and if you'll be following this tutorial. Okay. All right. Good morning, Joyce. Good morning. Hi. Okay. So yeah, we will be painting this autumn leaf here. I found this in my yard yesterday, and there is a photo of this in the description of this video that you can download in case you wanted to trace it on your watercolor paper. So I am going to go over my supplies with you before we get started. So here I'm using is handmade paper I bought on Etsy, and I think the shop name is called Fringe and Rose, but I'll link the shop below for you guys. And for my paints, I plan on using this woodland set here. I think I might use this foxberry color as well as some of these browns and this black here. And I might also use this Payne's Gray from Daniel Smith. And also all of the supplies are linked below in the description. And for my brushes, I am using my Princeton Neptune brushes. So I have a size 8 round brush, size 4 round brush, and a size 0 round brush. Okay. Okay, let's get started. So if you're here watching live, feel free to say hi in the chat and let me know if you're painting this with me. So I think for this leaf, I will first paint a wet and wet layer with this foxberry color, and then I will dry that layer with my hair dryer, and then I will do another layer of color and then paint in the veins. So I think that's kind of how I'll paint this leaf. Hi Sarah, how are you? Okay, so I am first going to, I think I might use my size 8 round brush for the first layer. And let's see, I am going to take this foxberry color here. And I have some on my palette already, so I'm just kind of putting this color on my palette and adding water to it. Okay, I had a cat hair in my brush, so I was trying to get that out. Hi Fallon, good morning. How are you doing? Okay, and this first layer of paint, I want to add a good amount of water to it. I want it to be fairly light, so I'm adding a lot of water. Okay, here we go. Okay. And I am painting on handmade paper, so it is like very different than the paper I usually use. I usually use Arches. So we'll see how this goes. I like this paper to paint on, but I feel like I like Arches better. It's a lot easier to paint on. And the texture in this watercolor paper is like, yeah, very, very different and kind of hard to work with. But it's fun. It's really fun to paint on handmade paper. And as you can see, I can't like get like sharp edges like on this leaf here. So this leaf is what we're painting, and as you can see, it has like scalloped edges. So I might not be able to paint that because of this paper. But it is what it is. It's supposed to be fun, so. Oh, and I told you that we're doing a wet and wet layer, but I guess I'm not because I'm just painting. But you can wet the entire leaf first with water and then drop in your paint, or wet the entire leaf with like a light color and then drop in like other colors. Okay. I'm gonna grab more of this foxberry color here. I'm really glad to be back doing live tutorials because I took, gosh, I think I took 3 weeks off from doing the usual weekly live tutorials. So it's really nice to be back. I really missed it. Yeah, I definitely can't get those nice sharp edges with this paper. I think it'll look just fine anyways. I haven't painted on handmade paper for a while, so I kind of like forgot that it is kind of hard to paint on. Good morning, Sarah. So glad you're here. Yes, this paper is handmade. I was just saying that it's hard to paint on. I haven't painted on this paper, like handmade paper, for a while, so I kind of forgot that it is difficult to paint on and like get those sharp edges because of all the texture going on. Okay. Yeah, I got this handmade paper on Etsy, by the way. And so yeah, this is the leaf we're painting. And the stem looks like it has some of this red in it and also like a brown. But I think first, gosh. Okay, yeah, I'll just go ahead and paint on the stem. So I'm cleaning my brush now. Hi, Mary. How are you? How's it going? I don't know if you guys can hear, but Leo is making a ton of noise right now. He's like in a cardboard box, like scratching it. So if you hear that, that's what is going on. Okay. So I'm gonna take, let's see. I think I want this brown here. I have to figure out where it is on this palette. It's kind of hard to like see. I think this is it. I mixed up my colors, so they're not like in order. And I'm going to test this color out. This here is also handmade paper. Okay. Yeah, I think this is the color. Mary says, I'm great and glad to be back. Ready to paint. Yay! I am ready to paint too. I've really missed these live tutorials. Okay, so I'm just putting some of this on my palette here and adding a little bit of water to it. And then it looks like this side of the leaf has brown. And I am using my size 0 round brush. Okay. Hi, Liz. Liz says, good morning. Loose horses this morning. So I'm way behind. Oh my gosh. So yeah, if you guys don't know, can you guys hear Leo? He's just like meowed really loud. Okay. Liz lives on a ranch. Am I right, Liz? You live on a ranch. Anyways. Okay, so yeah, now I'm adding this foxberry color next to the brown I just painted, and they're kind of mixing into each other a little bit, which is kind of what I want, but maybe they're mixing in a little too much, but you know what, it's okay, because this tutorial is just supposed to be fun and relaxing. So, okay, my layer is still wet, so I am going to go ahead and grab my hair dryer and dry it. You can do the same, or you can just wait for it to dry. So I am going to put you on mute, or mute myself so it's not like super loud for you. Okay. So yeah, it's dry now. Okay, so let's do the next layer. We definitely need more color because when this color dries or dried, it's dull. So I'm going to take my size 4 round brush here, and let me think. Let me just think for a few seconds. Okay, I think I'm going to now do like wet and wet, and work around where the veins are, and yeah, go from there. Okay, so I am grabbing some of this foxberry color again. So let me know what you're up to this weekend. Do you guys have like any plans? Anything exciting going on? Okay. I guess I'll start down here and work on this side first and like work my way up and then back down over here. Okay. This time, when I'm painting with this foxberry color, I'm not using as much water. And I might, once I'm done with this layer, I might go around the edges with a detail brush and try to paint those scalloped edges in that we see on this leaf. Okay. So usually for fall leaves, I like to first do a wet and wet layer, where I wet the whole entire leaf, drop in colors, because I feel like with that technique, it really like mimics the look of fall leaves very well. And then I even sometimes do another wet and wet layer after that. But because this leaf, I kind of want to make these beans similar to what I see, so they're lighter. So I'm just trying a different technique for this leaf. Yeah, Miri, yeah, I'm using the Woodland set from Art Philosophy, and I'm using this foxberry color here. It's like a deep purple red. The nice thing about this handmade paper is that it stays wet for a while. Like I can take my time. But yeah, it does have a lot of texture. I probably will do another layer after this to add some more color because I don't want this leaf to just be this foxberry color. I kind of want to add some purples to it too. Mary says, getting chilly in Louisiana, so we'll be loading my greenhouse. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's getting chilly here. Very chilly now. Liz says, gorgeous red. I am going to have to squeeze out some different reds and mix to make that. I love it. Thanks. Yeah, I love this color too. It's definitely one of my favorite colors in this watercolor set. I also really like the deep moss. That's pretty too. So this weekend, I am going to visit my parents. So that's going to be nice. Okay, I made this one a little short, but it's okay. Yeah, I don't have very many plans, just visiting my parents, and then I'm going to hang out with my sister-in-law, too. I find painting leaves very, like, relaxing. They're actually pretty easy to paint, at least in my opinion, or like for me, they're easy compared to other things. And they're just so pretty. I can still kind of see my pencil marks where I drew the veins, but it is kind of hard to see them. So I'm just trying my best to paint them in. Mary says, oh, woodlands. And she says, can I purchase that from your site? I don't have it on my website, but I do have a link, an Amazon link in the description of this video. And if you purchase from that link, then I'll get like a small commission. So yeah, it is linked in the description. I really like this set. I haven't painted with it too much, but every time I do, the colors are always like so pretty. Yeah, I think you will like this set. It has a lot of different colors too. Hi, Chloe. Chloe says, howdy. Leaf looks great. What paint set are you using? Yeah, I'm using the Woodland set from Art Philosophy. Oh my gosh, Leo is on my desk right now. Leo, what are you doing? Hey. Okay, sorry. Let me adjust this again. Hey, no, he's trying to eat my plants. Get down. Stop. Oh my gosh. Okay, this never happened before. No, you can't drink my water. Go on. Okay. Sorry, guys. And I have a cat hair on my brush now. Can you see it? All right. Yeah, Mary, he's cute, but he can be so crazy sometimes. Like all cats. All cats have a little crazy in them. Sarah says, hi, Leo. Chloe has a laughing face. Yeah. That would happen on a live tutorial, but I'm sure you guys don't mind seeing Leo. I think I missed a vein right here, but maybe I didn't. I don't really know what's going on. I think it looks okay though. Thanks, Sarah. Sarah says, Leo's lovely. Liz says he thinks you still need to be on break, but I'm so glad you're back. Yeah, we did cuddle a lot when I was taking a break. Lots of Leo cuddles happened. Yeah, I am glad to be back too. This week was my first full week back working. By the way, I don't know if you guys are part of my artist newsletter, my Blooming Artist newsletter. I just sent one out this morning, and it gets sent every other Friday. And I talked about artist burnout and like how to prevent it. So if you are part of that newsletter, you can find it in your inbox now. Liz says, did you do any good at your booth yet? Thanks for asking. I checked on it 2 days ago. I think it was 2 days ago. 3 days ago. And I haven't sold anything. Not one thing. But it's okay. I'll see how it goes. And hopefully I at least make the cost of my booth. But I'll try it out for the rest of the year and see how it goes. But I am like in the very back of the store, and I'm like the only one back there right now. Although I think there are going to be more artists back there and other vendors back there like this coming week. So maybe that'll help. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Mary. That is like, that is so sweet of you. Thank you for your super chat. I appreciate it. And she says, how much does a booth cost? So at that store, it's fairly cheap. Like, I was super surprised. It's like for my space, it's like $35 a month. So it's, you know, it's fairly it's like a lot cheaper than if I am doing a market, because markets are like, at least the ones I do where I live, like a good market is $85 to $95 for just one day for a booth. Like a craft market, like a good craft market. You have to find the good ones because there are bad craft markets. But yeah, so I thought, you know what, I might as well just try this. It's only $35 a month. Yeah. Yep. So hopefully it goes well. Okay. So there's that layer. I'm going to now work on the stem. So I think I'm going to use the same colors, like a brown on this side and then the red. And yeah, so I guess it kind of looks like a gold color on that side. But I'm going to take this, it's the Cavern, or I think I used this one last time. I'm getting my colors mixed up. I have these out of order. Or maybe that's the right color. I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to put some on my palette. Okay. Paint This color is very pretty too. I might just paint this whole stem this color because I like it. And then when this dries, I'll paint this side of the stem like a little darker to make like a shadow. Hi, Laura. Okay, I think your name is Laura. I'm pretty sure it is, but there's a chance I'm wrong. I'm very bad with names. I hope that's your name. Hi. She says, oh no, I'm too late again. And then she says that the red of the leaf is super pretty. Thank you. Yeah, this is called Foxberry. Foxberry from Woodlands Panset. Oh, good. I'm glad it's Laura. I thought it was, but I doubt myself sometimes. Hi, Hannah. Hannah says, hey, just got on here. It's beautiful. Aren't leaves fun to paint? Yes. I love painting leaves. They're so, like, therapeutic. And that's kind of why I chose a handmade paper from this painting because, I don't know, I just feel like they're perfect to paint leaves on. Yes, Hannah says Foxberry is my favorite red. It is beautiful, isn't it? Okay, so now I'm going to, I kind of wanted to stick to this pan set, but I love Payne's Gray. Like, I love using Payne's Gray. So I'm going to use Payne's Gray and add, like deepen some dark areas of this leaf. And then I am going to paint in the veins. So I'm going to take some Payne's Gray here. I'm just going to add some on the side. And it's looking purple. I think I might have red in here, maybe still in my brush. Okay. And I'm going to look at the sleeve and just kind of see where I should add this. Okay, it looks like the leaf is dark, maybe along this middle stem, and then, yeah, and just some areas here and there. Okay. You know what? I think I'm going to paint in the veins now. I think I'm going to do that. I do this a lot if you haven't noticed. I like change my mind. Okay. I am taking my size 0 round brush. And I want to paint the veins. I'm thinking this color, maybe. So I'm just going to put some on my palette. I might mix a little bit of red into this, that Foxberry red. So I'm going to take some of this red and mix it in. Okay, that's a little too much. Now it's like a light pink. I'm going to take some of this red, this Cavern brown color. Mix that in. Hannah says, my gouache set came. I'm so excited to swatch them. 60 colors. Makes me feel like a kid with a new box of crayons. That is so exciting, Hannah. I'm so excited for you. Yeah, she just bought the 60 set of Arteza gouache. And yeah, you're going to love it. You're going to have so much fun. Fallon says, is the shop you have your booth at fairly new? Yes. It is a new shop. They just opened like in September. Although before they opened, like that place used to be like a store that's very similar. So all the locals kind of are already used to having a shop like that there. But yeah, it is fairly new. Like it just opened last month. Okay, so I'm going to start at the bottom. We'll see how this goes. Usually I paint the veins of my leaves darker than my leaf. But these veins in this leaf are lighter, so I wanted to try and make them lighter. Hi Peggy Knits Design. She says, "Good morning. What a beautiful color." I agree. It's the foxberry color in this pant set. I don't know what it is, but I'm like really attracted to red leaves. I just think they're so pretty. So I really wanted to paint this red leaf that I found. I'm not sure how I like how this is looking. Fallon says, I work at a little shop like that where I paint and make home decor and we also rent booths to local artists. They usually pick up during fall and Christmas. That's so cool. You work with something like that. Yeah, I really hope it does pick up. I'm thinking once October's over and November's here that that it'll pick up and hopefully I will sell some things. I did a garden show last January and it was really fun. There were artists there, like nature artists, and there were also like lots of people selling plants and like garden things. And it was a lot of fun. And it was probably the best market I've ever done. And I went ahead and I paid for my booth for 2021. And yeah, I got an email this week saying that they had to cancel it. I knew it would be canceled, like just how things have been going on. So that's, you know, I was thinking it would be canceled, but it just sucks. I miss doing markets. But I am going to get a refund for my booth, so that's nice. And hopefully by 2022 in January things will be a lot better. Okay, I need to mix more of this color, so I'm going to take this here. Liz says, does your town have a Facebook crafts or yard sale page? You might advertise your booth there. That's a good idea. I think they do. Pretty sure they do. I'll have to look into that. Yeah, I am, like, a lot of my audience is not local. So yeah, that's probably why my booth probably doesn't get very much traction. I don't know, but some of my audience is local though. I do have a lot of local people who buy my art, but not like as much as everyone else in the world who buys my art. Does that make sense? So yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, I don't know how I feel about this leaf yet, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, I just think I need to add more variation, like more color to it, and I feel like the veins are a little too dark. I might have to get my white gouache out and mix it in with some paint and like try and make some highlights. Liz says, I have trouble selling to local folks. I probably say that word wrong. Local folks, right? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I I I'm thinking maybe the shop isn't my ideal customer either. Like there's a lot of older people who go there, but not that they're not my ideal audience. I don't know. Like I feel like they're more into home decor, like that's not art. Does that make sense? Like more like vintage antiques and stuff. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to take this Payne's Gray here and add it to my palette, and I'm going to add some shadow to this leaf. Hi, Michelle. How's work going? And I'm going to add this Payne's Gray. Oh my gosh, that's very dark. Okay, I'm just going to add it here and here, okay? And now I am going to clean my brush, and then with some clean water in my brush, I'm going to kind of blend this. I I kind of regret choosing handmade paper to paint on because it is challenging. This leaf is supposed to be like not that challenging for me. I purposely chose a tutorial that wouldn't be too challenging because I don't know. I'm still trying to get back into things. So yeah, I'm just kind of blending this Payne's Gray into the red. Okay, I guess it's not too bad. I like it. At first, I was kind of worried. Okay. Michelle says, it's going. Happy it's Friday. Love the color. Thank you. I'm happy it's Friday too. Very happy it is. Okay, I'm just grabbing more of this Payne's Gray. Laura says, I like to use two brushes, one with the color and one just for blending, so I can blend it faster. Yes, I do that sometimes too. Yeah, I like doing that. I should probably do that now. I don't do that all the time, but yeah, I have done that before. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna grab my size 8 brown brush here with some water. Okay, this Payne's gray is starting to dry a little bit. Thank you, Sarah. Sarah says, living the leaf. I'm gonna grab more Payne's gray. This part is very like calming. Actually, painting this leaf from beginning to end is calming. Laura says, the Payne's gray works so well as a shadow color. Yes, I know, doesn't it? I love Payne's gray so much. I use it all the time. Hannah says, your blending skills are great. Many times as I'm painting, I have oh no moments followed by what would Allison do to fix this moment? Oh my gosh, Hannah, that is so funny. Liz, yeah, Liz agrees. What would Allison do? I guess that's a plus side with live tutorials is that you guys get to see me make mistakes and then how I fix them. I love that. That's so funny. Yeah, I'm starting to like this leaf more. At first I was unsure about it. I just ordered new brushes yesterday and I'm so excited. These Neptune brushes, these Princeton Neptune brushes I've had for 2 years now. And I've been using them, well, I guess I've had them like a little less than 2 years. And I've been using them like, gosh, at least 2 or 3 days a week. And they've done me very good. Like, they've lasted a long time. But they are starting to like fray. The tips are not as pointy as they used to be, and I just kind of wanted to try new brushes. So I ordered black velvet brushes. I ordered like 3 of them because they are so expensive. Oh my gosh, so expensive, but they're supposed to be really nice. So I ordered like 3 to replace I think the size 4 brush and then my size 8 brush. And then another size. So I'm excited about that. What? Laura says, what kind of brushes? So I ordered the black velvet brushes. I kind of forget what like the rest of the name is. I feel like they're called silver black velvet brushes. I think that's I don't know, guys. I'll have to share them in like my next vlog. Share them with you when they come. Or maybe my next tutorial I'll have them. But yeah. Sarah says, what is the name of the leaf called? To be honest, I don't know. I don't know what leaf this is called. This is from a bush in my yard. Some kind of bush. So I'm sorry, I don't know what like the name of the leaf or the bush. Mary says, the leaf is looking way real. Thank you, Mary. Thanks. Yeah, I'm going to add a bit more Payne's Gray, like maybe along the edge and in some areas. And maybe that'll be it. Oh, and also on this leaf. Laura says, oh yeah, I would love to try these so bad, but I didn't want to buy animal hair ones anymore. But they should be awesome. I feel like those black velvet brushes, at least the ones I ordered, I think they're synthetic. Yeah, because I don't want to use animal hair either. So yeah, I don't know. I think they are. I just got them because a lot of artists like use them and say that they're really nice, and so I just wanted to try them out. Hannah says, I bought 3 different size dagger brushes from Princeton. I really like them. Takes practice for sure. Dagger brushes. I'll have to look those up, Hannah. I don't think I know exactly like what dagger brushes are. Okay, so I'm just adding this Payne's Gray like along the edge a little bit in some areas. And actually I'm going to take my size 0 round brush here, and I'm going to try my best to paint the edge, like make the edge look more defined. It's just hard to do with this handmade paper. Okay. Laura says, I thought they are a blend of synthetic and animal, but I didn't mean it bad. Need to look if I'm wrong. If so, I'm sorry. No, don't be sorry. That's okay. Yeah, I mean, I could be wrong too. I don't really, I feel like I saw that, like I thought I read that they have synthetic hair, but honestly, I'm not that sure. And I say I don't really want to use animal hair, mostly because, like, I wouldn't mind if they used animal hair from animals that have already, like, dyed, but I just don't really know. Like I don't want them, like I don't want to buy brushes that has hair where they like killed the animal just for its hair and like other things to use in products and stuff, like animal cruelty. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just rambling. Okay. Okay. Hannah says, basically daggers are a long slanted brush. They can do very fine lines or thick leaves. A long slanted brush. Liz says dagger brushes are an angled flat with a point. Oh, okay. I think I know what you guys are talking about. I think I do. I feel like I've seen those. So yeah, I'm just adding this Payne's Gray here and there to give this leaf more depth and more interest, so it's not just like red. And I'm going to add a little bit more along some of the veins. And I add the paint, like I paint the paint on, and then I blend with some water. Ooh, now you guys are really making me want to get a dagger brush. I'm gonna have to get one next time I do my Blick art supply order. I am gonna have to get one. Okay, I am going to take like a minute break and do something fun that I've been doing the last few live tutorials. So I like to do an artist spotlight. So let me turn my camera around and I will share who I am spotlighting in this tutorial. Okay. Hold on just a second. Hey, okay. Let's take a little break, like a minute break, and I am going to share an artist spotlight with you. So I have a new Instagram hashtag. It's Allison Lion Art Tutorial. That's the hashtag. And you can use that hashtag when you post your art on Instagram if you have done a tutorial. So I can see it and tag me too. So today I am spotlighting Heather J. Artistry, and this is her Instagram, and I linked her Instagram in the description of the video, but she has done some of my tutorials, like this pansy here, which is beautiful, Heather. I don't know. Oh, there she is. Yep, that's you. And yeah, she does amazing work. This is her butterfly that she did for that butterfly challenge I did. she says, I literally just hopped on. That's so funny. But yeah, she does beautiful work. Here is this butterfly here, the yellow orange tip that we did for that butterfly challenge. So yeah, go ahead and check out her Instagram. She's so talented. She's been making these beautiful cards as well. So beautiful. So yeah, if you want to be featured in the next artist spotlight, just use that hashtag when you post your art that you've done from my tutorials on Instagram, and I might feature you in the next live tutorial. Okay, now back to this leaf. So let me turn this around again. Okay. There, okay, so that was fun. She's so talented. Okay, we're almost done. I'm just trying to add like darken some more of this leaf. Kind of go around the edges to define the edges a little bit more. Aw, you guys are so supportive. You're all awesome. I like to do this with leaves, like make the edges dark, because I feel like it helps make it like pop against the watercolor paper. So I was wondering if you guys would like me to paint another leaf for next Friday's live tutorial, or would you like me to do another tutorial, like another fall tutorial, or what do you guys think? Do you want me to do another leaf? So just let me know in the chat, or if you're watching the replay, in the comments, if you'd like me to do another leaf next Friday. I kind of wanted to do more than one leaf during this live, but I need to leave soon because I'm going to visit my parents and help them with some things, so I had to only make time for one leaf. Aw, you guys are so sweet. So sweet. You're so supportive of each other. Yeah, Heather, your cards are like so beautiful. Okay, I think I'm almost done. I feel like I can just keep going and going. But then I'm afraid that I'll like mess up or overwork my painting. By the way, if you haven't given this video a thumbs up, it would mean a lot to me if you do. It'll just help YouTube. It'll help tell YouTube that people like this video, and they'll end up showing it to more people. So yeah, it would just mean a lot to me. Okay. Sarah says another leaf. Liz says I would love to do another leaf. And Laura says another leaf. I think, yeah, Mary. I think Mary says another leaf. I think that's what you mean. And Sarah says, Allison, would a pine cone be too hard? I find them so challenging and would love some instruction, but can understand if it's too hard for a live tutorial. You know what? I was actually just thinking, like, I was thinking of other tutorials I can do soon, and a pine cone was one of them. So I don't think that would be too hard if I maybe just do one pine cone and then maybe some like simple leaves with it. So yeah, that could be a tutorial I could do. I think next week we'll do another leaf, and then the week after that I'm on vacation, so I won't do a live then. But when I get back, that next Friday I get back, we can do a pine cone. I think that would be really cool. Oh, I do. Okay, before I leave, I do want to add some of this red over here. And maybe a little bit of Payne's Gray. Okay, I'm basically just painting over what I just painted, but it's okay. Thank you. Thank you so much, Sarah. She says the leaf is looking good. Heather says the leaf looks awesome. Mary says, but bittersweet are those? Oh, bittersweet. Okay. Okay, that's a good idea. That's a really good idea, Mary. A chubby acorn would be cute too. Yeah, I agree. Okay. Yeah, let me turn my camera around so I can give you a proper goodbye. Okay. Hold on. Okay. I'm reading some more of your comments here. Liz would also like to learn pine cones. Okay, so yeah, we will be doing a pine cone tutorial probably in 3 weeks, the week after I come back from my vacation. So next Friday we will do another leaf. So what kind of leaf would you guys like to paint? Just let me know in the comments of this live tutorial, and yeah. Thank you, Leanna. Hi. Thank you, Liz. Joyce says, have a lovely weekend, everyone. Take care. You too, Joyce. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Thank you so much for painting this with me. I really like how it turned out. Thank you. Chloe says, the leaf came together beautifully. I would love to paint a maple leaf. And then Sarah says, bye, Allison. Have a great weekend. You too. Bye, Laura. Mary and Packiness Design says maple leaf. Okay, I do have some maple leaves here, but they're kind of too dry. So I'm gonna have to find another one and for next week, and we can paint a maple leaf. Okay, bye guys. Bye Heather. You're welcome. You're welcome for the shout out. Thank you guys. Thank you, Hannah. Have a great weekend. It was a lot of fun. Appreciate you. And I'll see you on, I'll come out with a new video on Tuesday. It won't be a vlog. It'll be my first video on making, like my first video of my new series all about making art prints. So it's going to be the first video in that series. And then next Friday, we will do another leaf together. So I'll see you then. It was a lot of fun. Thank you guys. Bye. Bye, Sarah, Hannah, Heather, Laura, Sarah, Lucas, Neri, Chloe, Joyce, Liz, Leanna. Packiness Design. Okay. Bye, guys.